7. Trying for the end zone, running him right up the gut. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, the offensive coordinator must have seen previous plays. This defense is overflowing to one side, so he catches them by going with a reverse, going back the other way. Everybody out of position, and a nice score for this touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Now, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Wide open downfield. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Isaac. To contact on the throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. A throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Gets made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, it's Isaac. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Now they call a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught across the middle. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dump off, caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
To throw, it's Isaac. Caught quickly. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call. A deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on third down. Obviously, it's third and long. They want to get their best player of the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Takes the handoff, gets to the right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded near the end. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the returner was able to recover the fumble. They maintained possession. That could have been a disaster.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And here's the handoff. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Isaac. And he dumps it off to the tight end. In the clear of the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. To take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back him all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Ball handed off. Got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming him, not fooled at all. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
He looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Scanning the field, it's Isaac. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Payne. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught, completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The backfield is empty here for second and inches. Back to throw again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Miles. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Isaac. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He's got it with room to move. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back. It's Isaac. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Payne. Oh, and he's got some space here. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But they begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. He's running out of time here. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They're going to run it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaking tackles and going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
The receiver will get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The back's got it on the pitch. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he goes on right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
And now the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Isaac. The sure hands. It's Miles. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Biggest drive of the game right here. Regulation time winding down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Looking to throw. It's Isaac. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining, man.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They jump on top in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run in the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit, rolls, and throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played